We're going to sit down one more time with UWF head football coach Kaleb Nobles, kind of talk about the season a little bit. And Coach, we'll start. I mean, it's a tough way to go out. Obviously, you get to the playoffs and expectations, and what you're hoping to do is play in that final game in McKinney, Texas. Doesn't always work that way. Tough one on the road against a really good Delta team.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we didn't execute our highest and didn't play at our best. And we knew when you get to the playoffs, the air gets thinner. It's a little bit tougher travel. So we knew we had to play our best. We did not do that for 4 quarters of the day, and lost to a good Delta State team on the road.
Yeah, I know it's frustrating. Coaches talking to you guys before the game and even after. Good week of practice. Felt like everything was right there, but sometimes it just, on game day, it's a different thing.
Yeah, no, we had a couple bad plays early that kind of snowballed into some getting back by a 28-point deficit for a while. And we had a good week of practice. We were ready. Our guys were ready. We had great energy. For whatever reason, it just didn't correlate to game day, and that's something we got to evaluate in the offseason.
You've had 2 days to kind of reflect a little bit, not just on that game, but on the season a little bit. You're first as a head coach. Kind of, what are the emotions and what are the things that have gone through your head in the last 48 hours?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly doesn't end like you want it to, and I'm a son of a coach for 30-plus years, so I want to end every season with a win. That means winning the championships, and but overall, it's been a great year. It's a great place to be. UWF is certainly a place that's dear to my heart, and starting family here and being able to go to a place that I graduated from. And I love this place. I'm excited about the future here at UWF.
I said this on the broadcast leading into the game with Delta. I mean, 8-4 is where we finished, but for a lot of programs, that's a heck of a year. It's a testament to what's been done here. You've been a part of that, Coach Shinnick before you, and just some of the guys that we'll talk about in a second. But to have expectations be that kind of 8-4, not disappointing, but it's the bar is set really high.
No, that's how it should be. If you're not at a place like that, then you're not at a really good football school. And this has become football's trying to catch up and do a great job of. There's been a great foundation laid by all the other sports before football started. We knew there was a high bar set. And obviously, Coach Shinnick did a great job and trying to do a great job here. And so we're excited about the future here, and there's a lot of really good things that football's done since we started.
One thing that did jump out to me is, in that game, second half, just keeping in it and trying to come up with something, get a foothold in the game, if you will. A couple touchdowns, but also, Zach Alford, for example, is a young man that, has really come on the last couple weeks of the season. He had a big catch early and a couple nice catches. Anthony Ballard catches a touchdown pass. Double reverse, flea flicker to Jackson Blaylock. These guys are going to be around next year, so there's some good talent coming back.
No, there definitely is, and some guys that have had a great year so far. A guy like Zach Alford, he was already at that level, and then he got hurt for a while, missed a couple games, and so there's a lot of talent in this locker room that's left. It's not leaving, and a lot of things that we could be excited about in the future. And just so happened those guys were the ones scoring and making big plays on Saturday, and so there's a lot left to be looked forward to for UWF football in the future.
Definitely, and you guys were well represented on the All GSC team. And first, we'll start with winning Player of the Year awards for John McMullen, Defensive Player of the Year, Ralph Ortiz, who will be back, obviously Defensive Freshman of the Year, but Walker Robinson, and Colton Beasley, and other guys that will be returning that made either first or second team.
Yeah, no, it's a testament to them, their hard work, and a testament to their position coaches and how well they've coached them this year. And player development is obviously something we talk about, and being able to have the guys who may not be starters, those guys step up and play, and we have a lot of really good depth on this roster that we're excited about coming back, and there's a lot of really good players that have earned the right to be all GSC this year.
Not leaving Quincy Milholm out. He's in there too. Now let's talk about some of the guys that won't be back and the names that were on the all-conference list, but there's others too. But, you had John McMullen, who we mentioned already, but Jake Dorn, you've got guys like Jacob Bruce and Gael Laurent, who made the first team. Congratulations, G. There's some really key performers and guys that put in not just statistics but blood, sweat, and tears. So.
Yeah, no, a lot of guys that have been here 1, 2, sometimes 6 years. We got guys like Jacob Bruce has been here for a while, G's been here for a while, and you got guys like John that come in for 1 year, John Giles, John McMullen, guys like that, and you got guys like Caden Leggett who's been doing it for 2 seasons. So it hurts my heart for those seniors to go out the way we did, but I'm also proud of everything they accomplished in their career, and whether it be 1, 2, 6 years. A lot of things they've done have helped lay the foundation and get UWF football ready for the future.
Both receivers Coach just mentioned, Caden Leggett, John Giles, first team. You've got guys that just popped up kind of all across the board on both sides. Don't want to leave out Byron Purrier, who had a great year and will be back as well. So now it never ends. You get a little bit of a break. Thanksgiving this week, obviously. Christmas will be right around the corner. But it's recruiting, and the signing day is right around the corner. The next thing you know, we'll be, boom, spring practice.
That's right. No, it's already started. We've already kind of started working on the December recruiting, and getting plans ready for going on the road, things like that. So we're excited to be hitting the road, trying to go to some state championship games in Florida, Alabama, be able to make a presence felt and make sure people realize that UWF is out and about, and we're trying to recruit our butt off and get ready for 2024.
For the fans out there, how do you kind of approach recruiting at this point? Is it, we're just looking for the best players, doesn't matter kind of where they are? Or is it more, we know we have these need areas and we're going to heavily recruit these positions?
Yeah, not to go in a super long spiel, because I could for a normal Friday
we can do a whole
recruiting
show,
spiel, but for me, the most important thing is recruiting our locker room and make sure we, obviously the transfer portal is something that's big nowadays, and that's something we got to make sure we keep doing, is keep our guys happy and engaged. But also for me, it's very important to recruit the high school level. You start trying within a 2-3 hour radius of Pensacola, keep those guys that want to play closer to home, stay here. But really, I mean, it's you start to evaluate really good talent. We'll take as good a talent as we can find anywhere. At that point, when we start talking about positions, how many we need and all that. So obviously that'll be a lot of conversations we have from now until February, and really until August next fall.
I'm kind of biased, but there's a lot of talent right around this area.
There
Traditionally has
is.
been for a long, long time. The good news for coaches, you get to sit back now and you get to watch other coaches and know that they're feel the pressure, and you get to just kind of chill in the recliner for a little bit. Thanksgiving we mentioned this week. For Coach Nobles, what's on that table? What's got to be there?
Oh, there's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be some Cajun turkey. There's gonna be some mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, some peach cobbler for sure, a couple pies. A lot of things that I've missed out on eating, losing weight during the season from a little bit of stress. I'm definitely going to catch back up.
This is where you catch it. Stuffing or mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes for me.
And then dessert, what are we doing? Is it pumpkin pie, pecan pie, sweet potato, or is it all?
Unfortunately, it's all for me. I've made a choice over the last couple of years to try and eat, not discriminate on desserts. But pumpkin pie is definitely up there, and then apple pie has been a big hit for me too. First
with the new little girl there, which will be nice, family in town. Coach, thank you for everything this season. And, of course, we'll be keeping track of these guys through recruiting day and then back with you in spring. And, as always, go Argos.